What's up, mother friends? This is Content Day House. We've only been here for, what's the date today? The 5th? The 5th. So 5 days. The Content Day House is an extension of my studio, Content Day, which we just lost access to. It was my first studio for a whole year. We only had a year lease, so that time is up. They're going to demolish the building. And so I've taken over a studio in the Stockyards right across the hall from OBJX, another artistic home for myself. When I lost my studio, I also lost my home. I lived right above my studio on Dundas, so we had like the apartment upstairs and then the main storefront, and the storefront had a basement that was nice, and basically we lost all three levels in one blink of an eye because they're demolishing the building. And so in that like frame of mind, like, oh, I need a studio and I need housing, and you know, everybody treated the studio like a home. All of my friends, all my creative friends, family could just come by and stop by. And you know, and like storefronts these days, like where are you gonna find a storefront, right? Especially a storefront and an apartment where you can live. So the Content Day House is going to be a place where people can co-create, create, find refuge from like, you know, all the shit that life is throwing at them, and just be in that safe creative element again, you know.
But I'm trying, like, I'm really gonna try with this show to like break out of my comfort zone in terms of like performing more. Like I often, like, I get nervous when I am holding the mic, and like I don't know how to move around, and I don't know how to use like eye contact, so I'm gonna try to like break out of that and just like have fun and like move more. Fuck. That's some random ass number. I'm gonna walk through the front entrance of the staff room, so by the front door. So I'll disappear, and then that's when the model music will start. They'll walk out of the staff room, they'll walk to the center stage, that's where they'll pose, and as they make then they're going to walk all the way through to the lounge. As they're passing by like the middle of where the lounge and the studio is, the next model will come out. So I'll be the last model in the big long line of people, and then I'll stop in center and keep performing the song while the models are just doing a loop through, like, not through the staff room, but just doing a loop like around me. Danny Drums is going to be with me as well. He's going to just be like drumming along, so we need to make sure he has a mic. I already flipped it out. Now we're going to go to OBJX Studio for episode 35 of Open Concepts. Katrina Anastasia is headlining, which we're really excited about, and we know she's going to blow everyone out of the water because she's bringing something unique to the show, to her performance, like every headliner kind of does, right? And this one is just going to be explosive, from what I know so far, so check it out. That's it. Oh, hey guys. Welcome to Content Day Studio. OBJX is actually right across the hall. So before we go into our event space for the night, let's check out my new studio. Still says Pigeon Row because that was the studio, the amazing people who occupied the space before us. And oh, there's a cat in my studio. She's getting ready for her headlining show tonight, Open Concepts, episode 35. As you can see, she's got a whole bunch of clothes here. Why? Because she's the first artist to implement a fashion show into her showcase. There's a collaboration of designers, local Toronto designers, Inward and High Law. I've got. Ditto. Ready, open the gun is behind. Studio B got filled up real quick, so I gotta move myself into the lounge, but that's okay. So just gonna roll this tree. So this is Daring Darlings. I have a little vintage shot that I haven't gotten to really do much of because I've been focusing on my music and stuff, but I thought this is a perfect opportunity because we got vendors in today, so I was like, let me bring my shop because it's my show. Sorry guys, we're coming through real quick. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to all the models yet. I still gotta do that, and then I gotta get ready. So I got Ditto. Ditto's all up to date with everything. I'm probably, after this, I'm gonna go to him and just double check that everything's good with my music. I don't really get anxious about things like this because I just, again, like, I just know what I have to do, but I'm not thinking about what's going to happen. I'm not thinking about if something's going to go right or going to go wrong. I'm just going with the flow and going to do my best, you know? But I'm so excited for the fashion show. Oh my god, it's going to be so good. Hyla, and Inward combined. So I reached out to them and I was like, hey guys, do you guys want to do a fashion show for, you know, my headlining show? I was like, either you guys each pull like 3 outfits or like you collab. And then they're like, oh yeah, we'll just collab. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I started with 6 models, and then they're like, can we do 10? And now it's up to 15. So they did a whole collection, and they're really happy about it. They said that they're not stressed at all, so I'm really happy about that.
I made this, but she made the corset. I made the hat, and she did mine. So like, it's like so it's a collab. It's a collab.
Yep, okay. But we don't have like... Thank you.
Do you know?
I like it. I like it. There's gonna be a fashion show tonight, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Nobody knows, but I shouldn't have ruined the surprise. But the headliner is gonna be implementing a fashion show into her showcase. It's gonna be a unique experience.
What time are we starting?
I'm just waiting for the go-ahead. Any minute now.
I thrifted this dress over 2 years ago, and I was like, I'm gonna wear it for my first show. And then I kept on delaying my show, so I'm like, this is the perfect time.
Oh, wait, come on with yourself. Yeah, yeah.
This is my mom.
For a second. And it's so amazing to be in a room with beautiful people and a beautiful space like this. So thank you for coming out, and thank you OBJX Studio for hosting us in this glorious space.
No money for my spirit, and faith you know my Jesus goes.
I had the moment where I literally questioned if it was real. Legit. I've been microdosing too much, Derek says. Impossible. I am not microdosing enough.
You don't get to choose how you start out in this life, but real greatness is what you do with the hands you're dealt.
Everyone here saw Spider-Man Free, like the Tobey Maguire one? Yeah, classic movie.
You're imprinted on my soul forever.
So this young lady's incredible. I don't know what she doesn't do, but one of those things that she does do is make really good music. I know she hasn't been playing guitar for very long. Her skills have I don't know how it's possible, but you know, there's a few people who just have that skill to just pick something up and do it. So that's one thing that can be said about this awesome human being. She works very closely with OBJX Studio. So please welcome OBJX's own Katrina Anastasia.
We got a really cool show for you guys tonight. I'm really excited for you guys to see everything we got going on. Like I said, my name is Katrina. I've been putting music out since February 2021, so it's been a little over a year now.
It seems that I've lost my way.
You look amazing. Hair, makeup, outfit, fleek. Eyebrows, fleek. Everything fleek. Fleekish. Welcome to Open Concepts, episode 35, somehow. Katrina Anastasia just headlined this Tuesday, and it was one of the most...
I see Ben.
We got a camera right outside the window. This is dope. This is dope.
It's like paparazzi on it.
That one is not in alone. I see them alone because this I know that I cannot control.
Katrina Anastasia just headlined. She's a really dope friend of mine, very talented. I work closely with her at OBJX. We do a lot of projects on the side as well. Her music is amazing. I help her everywhere I can, whether it's
does.
directing, shooting,
Literally, what was
advice.
it like? It was like 4 days after I met you, we did that really dope shoot with the mask of.
with your mask, 155
and that was
masks
the first
stitched
time we
together.
ever like created.
Yeah.
Over the past year and a bit, I've gotten to create with him in so many different environments in so many different ways, and I'm very excited to see how that's going to grow and how that's going to evolve, especially with the new space, especially with the partnership kind of collab vibes with OBJX. This is like a very big moment, and again, like I'm so grateful to be a part of it all and to really see everything and be that like helping him. But like you're killing it. You got like the house and everything, like that's so cool, and the fact that like I'm able to experience the growth from like it not being Content Day House to it being Content Day House, like in a year from now or like 6 months, 3 months, whatever. That's gonna be crazy.
So you've performed at Open Concepts many, many times, and you host your own show on Sundays here at OBJX, and you're very familiar with the stage. What's different, and in what way is it different headlining tonight?
Well, I think the main thing was, even I feel like, because you call it Open Concepts, right, and people I think always just think about the performance, but I wanted to kind of like see what I could do with the rest of the space as well, you know what I mean? So, but the only reason I was able to even do that, like the only reason I was able to bring my clothes, the only reason I was able to do all these things, because I wasn't worried about everything else. When I'm on Sunday, it's like I'm hosting, I'm taking care of the list, I'm doing all these things, right? So being able to like use the platform that you have and like kind of like conceptualize the vision and have that support and have the everyone around me and having it filmed and like being able to like, you know, bring them on and like, you know what I mean? Like just like we never have a fashion show. Was there ever a fashion show at Open Concepts before?
No, it was the first.
There you
Episode
go,
35,
literally
first
history, bro.
How do you guys spend your 24 hours?
How do you spend your 24 hours? Who do you call when you need some bubblegum loving and some? Won't you be worried that I'm never gonna answer? It's like I'm today, so heart keeps racing, stuck in the road on the end of the race. You're telling me that I'm crazy, so why you talk about babies? Guess you could replace me, all the talking on faces. Getting one for my ladies, SNS and Mercedes. Actually, hey, should've thought about it before you played me. I'm never gonna be a baby, don't try to claim me. Friendship may not make me, I'm Sonya Shady. It's been 24 hours till you call when you need some loving and some. Won't you be worried that I'm never gonna answer? My baby, so I keep on racing. Who do you call when you need my replacement? How do you spend your 24 hours? Who do you call when you need some bubblegum loving and some? Won't you be worried that I'm never gonna answer?
To see you, you know, take time out of that to produce, to create what you just did for your open concept headline show was like, you did see. It was just dope from start to finish. Like you had a fashion show.
And we
you
have
had,
Miss
like, a
Marina
live
sitting over here
performance.
actually. I met Marina, and anyways, I saw all their outfits, and I love the fact that they were on the same like eco-friendly, sustainable tip. Like that's so important, and like they're exactly doing that same thing, and it's really interesting because it's like there's so many different types of art, and even like where you guys are from and your guys' story and how like everything comes together. And anyways, I really like to showcase different artists when I do my shows because I don't want it to be like all about me, you know. So I reached out to them and I was like, yo, this would be really cool if we did a fashion show in the show, and they were like, yeah, that's super sick. And then yeah, it started as like a smaller thing, and then as time got on, I think it was just like, yo, this is cool, and just it started to build, and then like we got the vision come to life, and like the music and the whole everything.
It was so fun. Like I think this is the most like low pressure fashion show we've had. Like it was super chill. Like me and Hyla met up like twice, and we just like did everything, and it was like so no. Literally like the only stress that we felt was like 5 minutes before when we like weren't ready. Like that was actually the only stress we felt, and it was fucking
when I
crazy.
walked in,
like,
Hyla was
like
like,
we
yo,
weren't ready. The music
we need
started
more
playing,
time.
and we were ready here. It was like, yo, we need a good like 10 minute or 15 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time we're here at OBJX Studio, it's always a fucking vibe, you know. Always really good people. We have good music, good clothes. Yeah, with the women, we're told to like compete against each other, but I think it's so beautiful. Like me and Hyla, we literally like do very similar things, and like a lot of people like could be like, oh, like they're against each other, but like this bitch is my number one supporter. I'm not her number one supporter.
We decided to call it equilibrio, which is the same word in Spanish and Portuguese. I'm from Colombia and Marina's from Brazil. So we decided to, exactamente. Claro que sí. Exactamente, exacto. Pero sí, entonces, yeah, we decided to call it equilibrio because it's a balance, it's a total balance. Like every single outfit has something that she made and something that I made. So it's un equilibrio de las dos cosas, for both things. Yes. Thank you guys.
Episode 35, open
Episode
concepts.
35, Open Concepts.
Which is my first time on this, guys. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I feel honored.
Marina,
Thanks for having me,
Inward
guys.
Clothing,
Period.
fucking slayed the fashion show. And it was an amazing
Period.
show. First time we had a fashion show at Open Concepts.
History making.
You guys
Shout out,
killed it.
Shout out to OBJX Studio,
Thank you.
shout out to
Shout out,
Content Day
everyone.
Peace,
Studio,
mother friends.
Onyx team, Igor, Vinny, everyone,
Hey.
Car Safari,
I'll get the
me,
glory.
the universe, God. Yes. Bye.